I kind of wanted to see one, but I guess we didn't get it.
What was that like this whole week?
It was kind of a learning experience. I was just asking a lot of questions and things like that. People was telling me to get gas, and I didn't really do it. But when I did, it took me like 45 minutes. But that was it, though.
2:30 in the morning. That's when you go get gas.
We heard so much from Coach Enos talking about guys being open and Jaren not finding them. Is there anything the receivers can do to help Jaren a little more? Do you think you guys could have done a better job with that at all?
I mean, the only thing we can do is, make tough catches for him. Coach Enos, and, he's going to coach Jaren up to do what he does. We can, obviously we can come back and communicate with him. We can talk on the sideline about different coverages and things like that. But, the only thing we can do is keep running routes, getting open, communicating with him, and making tough catches for him to make his job easier.
How do you think he did against Florida with that? Obviously you guys all sat down, broke down the film,
right.
Saw possibilities where guys were open. Was there moments where you think he learned something from it? You think he's even showed that maybe in practice?
Yeah, I think we all did. Just every game you can learn from, no matter if you're a first-time starter or myself, if you're a senior. I feel like it's always things to learn from. I think he did very well. Obviously, some things to learn from, like moving in the pocket or, whatever quarterback stuff. Same with receiver, there's different things I could have done or any guy in our room, but I think he did well.
What was Jeff's reaction to not making that catch in the end zone? The ball, it would have been a great catch.
Yeah, it was a tough catch. We talked about it in our room, it was high expectations. Obviously we want to come down with those catches, not just Jeff, like anybody. If we get a tough catch, our room, our motto is by any means necessary. So obviously he wanted to make the catch. He wasn't able to. We got to move on to the next play.
What have you seen in Jaren's reaction, his demeanor since that game, and now a week and a half since having that experience now?
Mm-hmm. I think we just moving on, trying to get better every day at practice. Now we locked in on North Carolina. We've had 2 weeks to prepare for them. So again, we just continue to execute, learn the game plan, and practice well.
How's Tate Martell looked in another week of sort of running with the wide receivers?
He looked good. He's starting to get those wide receiver pains though from running so much. We try to tell people on the team it's different at wide receiver. Like you run all day. Like my hamstring, my groin, something is bothering me. It's like welcome to the room. But I think he's done well. He's learning more techniques from coach, and he's feeling it well.
How's the reception from the other receivers toward Tate, switching positions?
Good. We accepted him. It was nothing. We accepted him.
Obviously, it seems like he picked it up pretty quickly. Like he was in a lot. Were you surprised by how quickly he made that change? Or?
No, and like I said, when Tate's the first guy, he's very smart. And he helps us out in the room. So like, if there's a question about something, Tate, he got the answer. Like quarterback reads or line or anything. He's very smart. So coming from the quarterback position, he kind of had to know the whole scheme anyway. So I feel like it's just like the technique.
You came into that receiver room as sort of the wily veteran, the guy who's been through it all. How have the young guys sort of reacted to maybe not getting on the field that much against Florida, and how have they sort of maintained their positivity? Have you said anything to them?
Yeah, they stayed positive, and one thing is we all are kind of upping our game so that more guys can get in the game. And like when I told Wiggs, I tell Jeremiah, the guys that behind me, I just talked to Jeremiah when we got off the field. I said, when you get in, I said, make the best of those opportunities. I said, because that's all I know, because from when I got in, like when I was a freshman and started to play, when you get in, maybe it's a play you're not even supposed to be in on, and boom, you score a touchdown. They're like, oh yeah, he can do that. Oh, Wiggs can do that. And then, they start putting them in, they start trusting them more. But, when them guys, I told them guys, when they make plays, they make me want to make plays. And that's the beauty of being out of school like this with so much competition. I feel like it's like that in every room. So I want those guys to make plays because they make me want to play better as well, which makes the whole team better.
KJ, how do you think Evidence will do at tight end with that spot? He's made that change.
I think he'll do well. Obviously, again, he got to learn the playbook, from the tight end perspective and their techniques. But, he has a big body. He'll be a fast tight end. I'm not sure if they want him to put weight on or not or anything, but I think he'll do well.
Thank you, KJ.
Yeah, thank you.